Oh, hey.
See if I got my right microphone going here.
I hear you.
Okay, awesome.
Cool. Yeah, awesome. So I always had started the wrong meeting for. So I'm like, why isn't anyone here? And then I realized it's so.
Well, I
Um,
think we're on the right one now, so awesome.
yeah. I thought you were gonna be you're back earlier, or you were getting ready to head out. One of the two.
Yeah, getting ready to head out tomorrow morning, so just kind of crazy trying to get everything prepped and ready to go. So
Cool.
at least jump in for a little bit, make sure we get kicked off, see if anything I can answer.
Awesome. I got one for you.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
On an opt-in form, I
Hmm.
want to have um, I want to have a dummy email address, and I want to hide the field because I just really want to get name and phone number. But since the
Okay.
funnel needs an email, I need to
Uh-huh.
have a dummy email preloaded and but hidden.
Okay. And you'll want to do a randomized email.
Either randomized or just a prefixed one for everybody. Randomized would probably be smarter.
Yeah, because what will happen is that if you use the same email just for everybody, it's going to go in and all the data will get attached to one contact record inside of
That
ClickFunnels.
makes sense. Yeah.
So especially in that same funnel, so it'll be one contact. So you'll
Yep.
look at your funnel and be like one person submitted.
Right.
So yeah, so you'll want to do randomize. So what you could do is probably set up like your email address, a little custom JavaScript if you use like a Gmail, and
Hmm.
just plus, and then put a little like an eight number, 8 character random string at the end of that, and then you'll just they'll all come to you. Any emails.
Sure. Well, I'll probably set up an email for the client and have it be like, okay, this is that lead gen, email. But
Yep.
then, so that I've seen like Mark uses that randomizer all the time for when he's testing, and it just automatically does it based on the time that it's submitted. It automatically adds like the time, but I've never done it. Do you know how to do that or?
I've not done it either, but yeah, it should be pretty quick. Pretty quick little piece of code.
Okay.
There's a little random string function that, in fact, I just used it yesterday. I think in JavaScript, you can just create a little function that pass it in a length of characters, and it'll generate a random string for you. So yeah, so you could do it with the date, timestamp. You could do a couple different ways if you wanted to. Um, or you could do a combination, do the date and a random string. That way, you're less likely to collide later
Yeah.
uh, with that
And then
same
how
string.
do you add? How do you hide the? I've never hidden a field that actually still gets submitted. We've done it once before, but I hadn't had to do it. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, it's actually really, it doesn't matter. So you'll need JavaScript to actually populate the value of that.
Yeah.
That's a simple, handful of lines of code to get that populated. And then you can just hide the element, use it, just pick that element from the element chooser on the sidebar and
So
just
you
hide
still
it.
you put it on like it's there, and then you just go hide,
Yep.
but it'll still be there, so the form will work.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay, cool. That's easy.
Yeah. So pretty straightforward.
So I just got to figure out how to get that JavaScript done, and I know you're heading out of town, so
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot me a message when we get done here. If I got a few minutes, like I said, it won't take long. So I can
cool.
shoot me a link to your opt in.
Yeah, let me really quick make sure I post the link to the right group here in the in on Facebook, so make sure people are coming to the right spot.
Yeah. Looks like we've got a few people on.
Yeah, what's up, David and Taylor? You guys just hanging out?
Yep, we're here. I'm glad I waited.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I did the same thing last week, but I figured it out faster. So, you know, this is Tyler trying to be Mike, and that when you try to be someone else, it just never works.
Doesn't work out well.
Yeah. All right, so let me delete this, and then I'm gonna take this link. Cool. Cool. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Either you're on mute on purpose or you didn't know you were on mute. Well, cool. Well, David, Taylor, tell us a little bit about what you guys are working on. Calm down, guys. Don't speak all at once. There you go,
Here.
Taylor. It's all you.
Um, so I have my computer connected to a monitor, so I'm just standing in front of my PC right now trying to figure out my setup over here. But Let me see if I can share my screen.
Awesome.
You guys
Yep.
see it?
Yep.
Okay. Let me ask you about this, because I figured this out last time where I was getting this error, but do you guys know just off the top of your head?
Yep. Jamie, you know this one, right?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, it's generally a setup issue at Cloudflare, or you can have your host name configured inside of ClickFunnels.
Okay, yeah, because I had figured it out and I just couldn't remember how I did it last time. So you think it's Cloudflare?
One or the other. I would first check in ClickFunnels, make sure you've actually set that domain up as a custom domain inside of ClickFunnels.
Okay, perfect.
And then if that's set up there, and make sure it's set up just as deniedcommercialclaim.com, not www.denied, because that's a totally different domain.
That's the most common thing that I see with that one. So pull up the help desk document on how to add a custom domain, and just go back through it again, literally step by step, and you'll find the spot. It'll either be that you added www there, or that you added something you shouldn't have on Cloudflare side.
Cool.
Yeah, usually it's one of those two.
Yeah.
So this is a funnel that I'm trying to create for commercial roofers that have had a denied claim that hopefully I can help revive for them. So any feedback you can give me that builds credibility or anything else that I should be doing differently.
You're targeting commercial roofers and commercial property owners?
Correct.
I wouldn't even say that then.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, to me, that's wasted copy, the first two questions.
Okay.
If you're targeting them, they already know that's what they already understand, the commercial roof claim being denied, right?
Perfect.
So you're qualifying, you're just wasting text, in my opinion. I think Jamie would probably agree on that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if you're already targeting your audience by, and you can nail them down, and with a pretty good certainty that the majority of your traffic is a commercial roofer or a commercial property owner, then don't ask them the question.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're throwing a blank out, radio ad and you don't know, then that's when you say, hey, are you a commercial roofer that's had a roof claim denied? Then you catch their attention. But if you already know who they are, don't.
I might put that question in my ad, right? But then by the time they're on my landing page, I don't want to say that again, because they've already told me that they're interested. So that'd be the first thing is, and has your commercial roof claim been denied, delayed, or underpaid? That's a good question. I would probably split test that with something more powerful, that talks about what your benefit is, right? As a benefit statement instead of a feature statement. Like, so what is it that you're offering? You can revive them and maximize the claim. So like maybe something like, see how one commercial roofer found an extra $5,000 in his commercial roofing claim, whatever, something like that. That's more gonna sell them, hit the motion, right?
Sure.
So since that's the first thing on the page, that's the first thing I went to, is the headline. So I definitely play with some more powerful headlines there. Contact us. I mean, the image is good, is compelling. I mean, little things I'd probably like add a little bit of a shadow and some rounding just for stylization on the corners.
Over here?
Yeah, just professional, just to make that feel a little bit more polished. Little basic styles. I don't go hard on those, but little things just make the page feel more professional. So, medium drop, shadow, and rounded corners, things like that.
Cool.
What other, is that kind of what you're looking for, is just general aesthetic feedback?
Yeah, really. And I mean, obviously my goal is to get conversions from the ads that I'm running to get leads from commercial roofers and or commercial property owners. So. And
you're targeting people that have already applied for their claim, but have either been turned down or didn't like the.
Yeah, so it's tough to target people that have been turned down already. So this is more of a campaign that I would run probably 3 to 6 months after a disaster, say in the state, like, so in Colorado is where I'm from. We had major hailstorms about 4 to 5 months ago. So between 3 and 6 months after that is when most claims get denied. So then I'd run a campaign on Facebook to the guys that are in the Roofing Contractors Association or some version of that.
So if I'm that targeted, my landing page should be that targeted, like attention Colorado roofers.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, but I want to make it kind of generic because I want to be able to run this. I mean, I guess I could run multiple pages, but really I want to do it as generic as possible to cast the widest net for multiple states. But
Well, yeah, so I would recommend, so there's two ways to do that. One, you could use some custom code in your URL to basically just pull the URL in and make it change. So you can just add Colorado or add something to your URL and it will say, attention Colorado roofers, attention.
okay.
Or, I mean, if, it's not that hard once you get a really good funnel done to just clone it and have a laser targeted one for each state. Wide nets are a dangerous net in funnel building, right?
Yeah.
So
you're gonna catch a lot of crap in that wide net. I'd rather catch a few really, really good fish than a bunch of crap fish.
Sure, absolutely. I agree. Okay. Anything else that I could do? I mean, you think if somebody landed on this page, it gives them enough information that would compel them to maybe enter their info?
I would scroll down. I mean, this is really, to me, a very testimonial based thing. Like if you guys have done this for people, I would want to see some social proof. Like we did this for this, we did this for this, we did this, if you think of like when you see like insurance or like attorney ads online, it's almost always like, we saved $100,000 for this person, or we found this, we got this judgment for this person. And that's because people connect to to numbers and real things. So I would definitely consider that, getting some social proof on there. Like you've got credentials, National Association of Public Insurance Adjusters, but you don't have any.
So would you go directly below this? You would go with social proof?
I would honestly probably do that instead of that insurance claim form. I'd probably have one big my biggest, strongest testimonial or something more powerful right there.
I actually have a video testimonial from a roofer, so put that there.
Yeah, and then maybe use the insurance claim form as the custom thumbnail, so that it's, if the video doesn't start, they still see that, but if they press play, then they get to see, kind of hit that both sides.
Sure.
Again, it really comes down to who you're targeting. If you're targeting them, just make sure you're speaking to them and think about because if I saw a really good ad that was telling me kind of what you guys are doing in your ad, then I just want to come here and input my information. I'm already sold. So it really depends on how well you did your ad. If the ad was kind of soft and like you said, it's a really wide net, then I'm going to want more information when I get it. I'm going to want to know what you've done for other people and why I should give you my information.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Jamie, any other feedback, or David or Annette, you guys have any thoughts?
Yeah, I would. My biggest one is I'll throw this out there. Please take no offense. It's meant for positive critique, but the brown is killing me. Get rid of the brown button. Make it a different color. That's no bueno. Especially at the bottom. The brown at the bottom is even worse. Get rid of that. Make it. There's a reason that you see most buttons on pages like this be orange. Or green or blue. Orange for sales, because it's been shown again and again and again by the largest online retailers that kind of the Amazon orange is what converts people just associated with buying pattern for whatever reason. I don't know what the psychology is behind it, but it just works. In this case, your blues and your greens are, people associate green with money and people associate blue with credibility. That's why IBM Blue is IBM Blue. It's always been IBM Blue, and they will not change it because it's just meant as for whatever reason in the mind, it's associated with stability and credibility.
Yeah. It looks like you chose the brown because maybe that's the firm's colors.
It was really because of this. I mean,
Sure.
And sometimes we want to be consistent in our design, but I would definitely say that that's less than,
Yeah, and in this case, you kind of want that button to stand out. You don't want it to blend in with the design. You don't want it to be harsh against the design, but you want it to be a contrasting color. Your call to action should always be, in my opinion, always be a contrasting color.
Yeah.
didn't match with everything else on the page because it's too easy to get lost that way.
Yeah, the thing you want to stand out should stand out. And then, yeah, the only last thing too on the, like for me at least, on the very first headline, like I don't like that kind of opacity with the black. I would probably remove the opacity and then do the text, the white text with the black shadow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strong shadow. Yeah, that's just kind of a wasted background there if you do it that way.
Okay.
Got a lot of little tweaks, but it overall, like it's a nice, it looks like it's a functioning nice thing, but that little bit of refinement can really make it look more high level professional and hopefully convert higher.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Send, put the link in the, in the, on the Facebook group, when you've made the changes. Love to see how it comes out.
Okay, cool.
Cool. How about you, David or Annette? You guys have anything you guys want to chat about?
Yeah, hi guys. I've just recently got into ClickFunnels, and I put a funnel together this week, which was more or less a copy of one that I had on my WordPress site.
Okay.
And it'd be nice to get some feedback on it. I kind of the layout and even the content. So
Great.
I just need to figure out how to.
So if you're hovering over Zoom, there's a green rectangle with a green arrow pointing out of it. Share screen.
Screen.
I'm guessing that's what you're looking for.
Then I need to find the right desktop one.
We all have like 30 things open at a time.
Share screen. Oh, that could be it.
I believe in you. I know you can do this. We got some flashing. We got something coming up.
Ooh.
We're getting warm. There we are. We see free book reveals.
Right, okay. Right, there we go.
That stopped. That was great.
So this was a ebook I put together earlier in the year, and I was using it to try and do some paid website audits on the back end. Didn't work out that great, so I'm going to repurpose it now for trying to get people in this niche to move from kind of website into a funnel.
Great.
So I put this together, and I think, I'm not sure, again, you can have your comments on the copy and the layout, but I do think that 28 things is going to be too much, and I'm probably going to reduce that to no more than 10.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're giving it away for free, you can even then order bump like the next 18 or something, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you could give them a Cliff Notes version, and then if you wanted to sell them on a Tripwire, even $7, get the entire thing. But from design, I'll start on design because I haven't read all of the copy.
Okay, cool.
I would absolutely get rid of the logo at the top, so that gives you a massive chunk of real estate to move the copy, the headline up. To me, free book reveals is not the important part. I would make that smaller, and the 28 mistakes therapists make with their website, that's the part you're trying to hook them with. So, and then by removing that logo, moving everything up, focusing on the number, the mistakes or whatever, and then the fact that you have a free book for them. One, that's going to move everything up, because right now when we're looking at it, the call to action is actually below the fold, which we don't want that to happen, right?
All right, cool. Yeah.
And so, so it would look more like that. So see, just by doing that, you've already, at least on your size screen, the download now is now above the fold. Now, I would really try to get that more by maybe splitting up some of your copy to be below the download now button.
All right, I've got quite a bit down there already, so I could move a bit more down.
I really want that download now button up and the form entry up, right? So I want that higher up.
Okay, cool.
So what I would do, generally speaking, is I would have my strongest paragraph or two, and then right after, given this, I haven't read all your copy yet, but before all the check marks, I would even have the download button, the form entry and the download, and then have the check marks below it. And then they can keep scrolling even farther if they need more information. But And this image too, like to me, it's so gigantic. It's almost distracting. And so I would probably make that slightly smaller. If there's any way that you can get some 3D effects on that, you know, either on Fiverr or just yourself, or if nothing else, just having, again, a shadow in the ClickFunnels editor, I think that would add some dimension to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure.
So I haven't read through all the copy, but that's just a layout. My first initial layout thoughts. What about you, Jamie? What were your initial layout thoughts?
Yeah, exact same things to start with. Get rid of the logo, which you already mentioned. Make your white, you know, the 28 mistakes headline bigger, the one above it smaller. I mean, you nailed all the things that jumped out to me right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely get the download above the fold. Honestly, you might try and split test it, but, you know, especially with these, you know, sorts of funnels, having a two-step opt-in tends to work very well, where it's just a button. So you kind of get that micro commitment of, hey, yeah, I want to download the book now. And then it's the email. Well, I already clicked the button that I want to download it now. I guess I should go ahead and put my email address in. Sometimes,
do you know what that means, David? So instead of having the down or the access now or download now doesn't have an email form above it. So when you click it, it would be a pop-up that says, fantastic, get your ebook, just enter your email now.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I can do that. No problem.
Yeah, just kind of tears down that barrier. You know, people are pretty defensive when they see a field that says, give me your email address on it. So
but yeah, but he called it, Jamie called the micro commitment is a real thing. Like once they've clicked, there's now a commitment level that they now feel like they need to put their email in.
Yeah.
Or they'll have wasted that energy.
Yeah. And I like what you said, Tyler, too, about, you know, the 28 mistakes. And I think you're right on with it, David. I think 28 is too much. It's going to seem like a lot of work. You're going to lose people because, one, they're going to think 28 mistakes, man, that's a lot of stuff. I don't want to get involved. I just want to know the one thing that's going to help me. So if you were to shrink it down and say, and I would make that headline punch a lot more. I'd be, you know, the 3 critical mistakes that every therapist makes with their website and how you can fix it, even if you've never opened even if you've never turned on a computer.
Yep.
Something that lets them realize that, hey, anybody can do this. Anybody can fix these problems. And it's not a ton of things. It's just, these are the 3 critical mistakes. You can give them all 28.
Yeah.
Just in their mind, it's 3 critical. Okay, great. So that's what I want to know, the 3
okay,
critical.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Fantastic.
Yeah, and I would stay away from 10. I'm a fan of, like, the 28 is actually good because it's an odd number. Well, it's an even number, but it's not 10, 20, 30, you know, it's set 5, you know, 3, 5, 7.
I love 3, honestly. I love 3 because if it's someone who's not tech savvy, I agree with Jamie. Anything more than a few changes or mistakes is going to become overwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but otherwise, yeah, down below, if you scroll down just a little bit, I think, you know, what you see there is, you know, I like what I see so far. I'd probably give that, you know, the blue down below your white bar across there where it says by reading the 68-page book. I honestly might even kill that. Replace it with something else. So, you know, like something like, you know, what you'll learn inside, something like that. Again, take away the thought of work. People don't want to work; they just want a solution. And make that blue box a little more space. Yeah, and then when you get to it, kill off your ClickFunnels banner down at the bottom. You know, I never leave it on when I'm trying to promote something else. Kind of takes away from credibility a little bit. I hate to say that. Obviously, we all love ClickFunnels and want to see them succeed, but
yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. I can get rid of that image.
But yeah, and then I would probably do the same thing down below where you've got the big download now button. I'm a fan of saying instead of the download now, something like instant access. I would put a little bit more there, and I would say, you know, I want to learn. I tend to put on the buttons something about I want to get started. I'm ready to get started. I want to fix my website. I want instant access, something like that. You've got especially on a great big button, you've got this huge button and just download now. People might not know what that means. And some people, honestly, depending on if you've got a tech savvy person or not, they might think, download now. I don't want to download anything on my computer. I don't know this person.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Access may be better, and
or discover the 3 secrets now, or discover the 3 critical mistakes now. Then they can, and then if it comes up with an email, they're just putting in their email address, and then you can say, the thank you page can say, okay, here you can download or check your email, and we'll send you a link where you can grab your copy.
how are you delivering? Are you delivering it as a download there on the thank you page, or are you delivering it as an email link?
I was going to do an email link, just straight to the PDF.
Yeah, then I like access or
Mhm.
get your or something like that. Like what Jamie's saying, I definitely agree there.
Yeah. Otherwise, it.
Okay. Good. In terms of colours, I know this is just one of the colour schemes I put together. I know with the previous funnel you looked at, you were talking about an orange button. Does that apply to something like this, or?
The blue is not bad for me on this one. I think it's a contrasting blue, so it does stand out. It doesn't blend so well, and it's not an off-putting color. Again, greens, blues, oranges, are pretty common for buttons. I've even seen a bunch of people do red buttons and be really successful with conversions, even though a lot of pop psychology will say don't put anything in red because it's a stop color. But in this case, I think blue, again, it kind of gives a little bit of a soothing feeling, a little bit of stability, credibility. So I think the blue's okay. Certainly, split test it too. Just make sure you're not split testing too much. Yeah. That's one mistake I see a lot of people make is wanting to split test a headline and a button color and a color layout and a logo and no logo all on the same page. You test one thing at a time.
My only concern in your color choices is the white on light blue text here. Like the smaller that text gets, the harder it is to read.
Yeah, and I'd honestly get rid of a bunch of that text. And use, like Tyler said earlier, use your shadow on your text. You can apply a shadow to all your text, and that will make it pop a little bit more on that page. It makes it stand out a little above the background. Makes it a little easier to read.
Yep, I agree.
So would you say the blue should be changed or should be black text?
No. I like the blue and I like the white text. You just need to either add a shadow.
The shadow, yeah.
And so if you did what Jamie and I both said, which is essentially everything below the call to action, or get more of this below the call to action, and you can increase the size of the font above and kind of make it your really strong, compelling paragraph be above the button, so you can make that font a little bit bigger. But if you just added the subtle shadow or medium shadow, then this text would be more legible. Overall, I really like your color of the blue, the light blue, dark blue, white, and yellow. I really think it works and it's connecting.
I'm just reading through a little bit more of the copy. I would definitely your title is the mistakes, and I think your headline should speak to the mistakes, because that's what that's going to be a little curiosity based. But your benefit, your bullet points don't talk anything about any mistakes. They talk about things, proper use of tags for therapist websites. That's not, so it doesn't really hook me with the purpose of the book here. How to increase users through engaging headlines. Again, it doesn't kind of relate back to the topic of the book, which is what's attracted them in the first place.
Okay, cool. So I've obviously pulled out the wrong parts of the book there, if you say.
Yeah, so I would, and if you can, when it comes to writing a copy, the more things that the bullet points should give away enough to make somebody curious, but not so much that they can figure it out from just the bullet point. But you want it to be a little obvious, and you want it to be a little unique. So, so if you were to do a how-to, it's, how to use the XYZ method to increase, the number of online leads you receive from your website.
Yeah, and even so instead of proper use of tags for therapist websites, they probably don't know what tags are. So one small change in your settings that anyone can do to increase rankings or something, right? So you need to use things that they can understand and help them understand that they can do it themselves once you tell them what the secret is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so it's a bit too technical.
Well, yeah, because if again, the reason that the therapists are making these mistakes is because they don't know what tags are and they don't know how to optimize web pages, and so they don't know any of those things. So you're selling the features, and the benefits are like increased rankings, right? What are the benefits of it all? Focus on that.
So the benefits, brilliant.
You'll hear Jamie and I talk, and Mike and I talk about all of us talk about the. That's the biggest thing we all do, because for us, because we're specialists in whatever the thing it is that we're selling, to us the features are synonymous with the benefits. But to someone who we're teaching, like you're teaching these therapists the mistakes, those features and benefits don't correlate yet. That's what you're teaching them. So you have to sell the benefits and you justify and explain the features later.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. That's been really helpful. I'll work on that and see what I can come up with.
Great. Yeah, good start though. Very good start. Look forward to seeing how it improves.
Right. Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers. Annette, how are you? Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, I am here. And sorry, I didn't know how this worked. I would have had a video, but my camera hooked up, I mean.
That's okay.
Actually, I do have something I want you guys to take a look at. I have several. I've been frantically working on these funnels, and I really love it. So let me show you the one that I have here. And ask your opinion on it. So it's, can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. Do I need to scroll up and show you the rest, or? Yeah, I think it's like too big.
What's too big?
I think that, because it just takes over the whole entire page, and I guess I was looking for something more, and I did this, but I just don't know how to make it kind of slim.
Why would you not want it to take up the whole page?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's maybe
right. Grab your grab the corner of your browser and make it smaller. Yep.
Oops.
That's good. That worked. Scroll back up.
Scroll back up. What do you mean up?
Yeah. No, just leave your monitor, your browser like that, but scroll up inside the browser window.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Go back to the top for me.
All the way to the top. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so I think maybe you could have a little bit of margin on the side, but overall, I like the size.
Oh, do you? What about the big picture in the back? That's
Well,
I was just thinking. It looks like it kind of.
Is that picture relevant to you?
It is. It's relevant to the.
Well, yeah, not to you, but to your audience.
Yes, because it's mobile Wi-Fi, so it's directed towards restaurants. So they're in a restaurant, and we're trying to sell them a Wi-Fi service for their customers.
Yeah, so far your two concerns are not my two concerns.
Okay, what are your concerns?
Well, if you heard the last two.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then what would you say that you think?
Brown?
Yep.
The brown button.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. What else?
All right, so it is in the fold though, right?
Yes.
Above the fold.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, scroll back. If you go all the way, but yeah, if you're wide, it is. And and you can click the button without having to opt in yet, so that's good. But if you scroll back up, there you go. So what have we been telling everyone about the text?
Is it too? I don't know. I missed that.
Okay. So we'll talk about what the header says and your headline says in a second. But if you're going to have white text like that over something, definitely use the shadow so that it shows.
Oh, the shadow. Yes. Okay. I remember that.
Now, that headline doesn't. I don't know what's the product you're selling.
It's a Wi-Fi service. So when a customer comes in, and you know how you have meetings at Starbucks and stuff like that, and they use your free Wi-Fi. Well, this is a gate. This adds a gate, so it's gated. So they have to sign in through using Facebook or Google or some kind of social service, which gives you now a customer list.
Cool. Yeah, I want that for like 5 of my businesses.
Yeah, because it's a problem in the restaurant business.
No, I mean it. Like I have 5 gyms, and everyone wants Wi-Fi, but I want to get something for it. So reach out to me later. So
I sure will. Gosh, absolutely.
yeah. So, but that being said, if I'm theoretically a potential client of yours, and when you say, what has my Wi-Fi done for me lately? My only answer is crash, right? Like my answer probably isn't the answer you wanted.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I would say like how to turn your Wi-Fi into a lead generation machine.
Okay.
How to get more customers through free Wi-Fi, through, giving away the Wi-Fi you already give away.
Okay.
Something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
So you do that in the next thing. It's funny. We all do this. We all kind of almost start off like most sales funnels and most sales pages get better as you go, because the more you go into it, the more you start talking about your product and the benefits.
Okay.
Because we have a hard time starting with that really compelling statement.
Okay, so that'd be like what I have here, right?
How to get more repeat customers.
No, they want underneath.
And customers and grow your business. Yeah, but yeah, something even turn your free Wi-Fi service into an automated lead generating machine. Yeah, something more like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as well. As one, what you're going to run into with most businesses that are offering guest Wi-Fi also have their own internal Wi-Fi network. So when you ask a question, what has your Wi-Fi done for you lately? I don't know which Wi-Fi you're talking about. Are you talking about Wi-Fi? My Wi-Fi, yeah, it works fine. I use it all day long. It doesn't cause me any problems.
Okay.
Oh, you mean my free Wi-Fi that I give to my guests? Well,
Yes.
that's a whole different ballgame. So yeah, when you talk about turn your free Wi-Fi service into an automated lead generating machine, one, you got to be careful that a lead doesn't necessarily mean the same thing to everybody. And
Right.
it can be a little jargony.
Okay.
So you have to be careful there. But yeah, that's definitely a stronger headline than what you have now.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing that I would say, I like the look and the feel overall. Definitely the brown. I see where you're going and getting it, kind of matching with the brick, and it's, but definitely go with the contrasting color there.
Yes.
Button, and then scroll down a little bit farther in the page.
Tell me when to stop.
Nope, you're fine. Just keep scrolling.
Okay, so this is the part. Go ahead.
Keep scrolling. No, so what I was going to say is if you scroll back up to the top, I might be a little bit wrong here, but I feel like on the top I see potentially 4 different fonts already so your header's one font, your next header inside your dark background box is a different font. The one below that looks to be a different font. Your button might be the same font as the headline up above, but I don't. It feels like it's got more space to it. So, and I'll give the shout out to Henry Kaminsky on this one. He did a great podcast on the ClickFunnels radio. Is now Funnel Hacker Radio.
Okay.
Back at the beginning, stick to at most 2 different fonts. If you have to go more, go 3 different fonts, but stick to 2.
Nobody needs to go more.
Right.
Nobody needs to. Yeah, you really have no.
Unless you're a design professional, you don't need to go more.
Yeah, no, 1, 2 at the most. Same with colors. You want to, and it looks like you've done well there. But stick with 1 or 2 colors, and you're going to be in good shape. So yeah, so I would narrow that down some.
Okay. All right. So this is the part that I'm thinking also is kind of wonky, because I have black here, and so this is the first part, and it shows people on their phone and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then this part I made black because this is like an empty restaurant.
The black's not horrible, but the red on the black I can't read.
Okay.
Yep.
So that should just be white, or?
Yeah, it could be white.
Yeah, I might round the corners of that box to make it a little less harsh.
Soften it up.
Yeah, soften it up just a little bit.
And like me personally, I really on this size, I would want I'm not sure if you'd built that as a section or as a.
It's a section, yes.
Yeah, then I would personally go full width.
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and then don't worry about softening it. Yeah, and you've got squared off all above, where your banners go all the way across. So yeah, I like that.
Okay. And then some more information. And then there's the brown again, I know.
Yeah. Was there a call to action button in the middle of that?
I thought I had one, but it doesn't look like I did. Oh, I need to add one. You're
Yeah.
right. I didn't. I was looking at that and I said I need. No, I don't.
Yeah. That was too much scroll without a reminder of get the demo.
Okay.
And if get a free demo, no one wants a free demo. Like when I read, when someone sends me a link saying, hey, Tyler, do you want to have a free demo? I'm like, no, I don't want to have a free demo. But if it's like that to me is you're taking my time. But if someone's like, you've got to figure out that hook that makes more sense that they'd want to commit to, like learn how to, I don't know.
Start now or get started now? Just
something. I don't know. I wish I had a better answer for you on that. Maybe Jamie has a thought, and maybe it works. Maybe the get a free demo works, but then get started now could say something like, get more customers as soon as tomorrow, or something, right? Give them remind them of the benefit again.
Okay.
The demo isn't the benefit, right?
Right.
You want the appointment so you can tell them more about the product and show them how it can do something. You need to remind them of what that something is.
Okay, so something like 15-minute. All we need is 15 minutes or something like that, or
15 minutes to change your business.
Okay.
15 minutes to something. Again, a benefit you say at a lot of places, how to get more repeat customers, turn dwellers into paying customers, and grow your business. You guys have those taglines a few places. You've got to kind of play with those on each of the hooks.
Yeah.
The calls to action.
Put it in there. I want my Wi-Fi to make me money.
There you go.
I want my Wi-Fi to make me money. That's what everybody wants. I'm paying for this thing. I want it to return an investment on me.
Right. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, I think if you just kind of clean it up and you're really close. So I mean, to me, because everything else has been full width, that black one going full width.
Okay.
And just, like I guarantee you that when you saw that the red on black, you knew it didn't work.
Yes.
So trust yourself and play with it. Don't commit to that. So, I mean, you can just use bold white, instead of the same white to get it to pop, right?
Yeah, I was trying to get it a section because it's all white, and I didn't want it all white, so I didn't know what other things.
Well, I mean, if you're going to do red, it just needs to be a brighter red. That's just too dark. But
yeah, dark colors on dark colors don't never work well. They're hard to read.
I'll take the red off. It's okay. Okay. Well, all right.
I'm sure there's lots of other little things, but the little things can come after you've gotten a better, an overall flow. And again, look, this page might convert as is, but it's all about trying to find out it can make it a little bit better.
Okie dokie.
What just out of curiosity, what is the demo? Is it 15 minutes?
Oh, probably less. I do it all on my phone. I just go in there with my phone and show them how it works, and that's it.
Okay. And the reason I ask is down below your headline that says, want to see how it works. It says you can join the masterclass that shows. Masterclass doesn't.
No, I changed that.
Okay.
There were actually two buttons there, one for the class and one for the demo. And I took the other button off, but I forgot to change the text. So.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that was just like, when I hear masterclass, I think this is okay. We're talking 90 minutes.
At least an hour, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Okay. So, all right.
Good.
Well, thank
You got some stuff to work on there, Annette?
Yes.
Cool. Where are you based out of?
I'm in Seattle. Where are you guys?
Well, I'm in Southern California.
Oh, okay. My dad's in San Diego, so I go down there quite often.
I grew up.
Oh, okay.
Born in Seattle and grew up in San Diego. So.
Do I have time to show you one more or no?
Yeah, but it costs $5.
All right. So send me a PayPal link.
You got it. Go ahead. Pull it up.
All right. So this one I actually ran
Ooh, clean.
for my chiropractor client, and I was wondering if ClickFunnels actually works well for service businesses, and that's one of my things because I have a sign company and my chiropractor.
It only works good for service businesses that want to make more money.
Oh, they do. They do. I did Facebook ads on this, and I think it went out to like 3,500 attorneys. This is for attorneys, actually. If you
were on the call, I couldn't remember if you were on from the beginning, but when we went through David's, what was the first thing we said on his page?
I actually came in after that, but I was on during it, but I think I missed the beginning of it.
Yeah, so I think all of that white space with the Kent East Chiropractic logo is a waste.
Oh, I did see that part. Yeah, I thought about that too, so I should have removed
Because
that.
you have such a strong hero image there. And I mean,
Okay.
yeah, and he's speaking as the expert, so he is the hero, so that makes sense. So to me, Kent East Chiropractic completely steals that thunder.
It's the template and it said logo, so I threw the logo in there.
And that's the downside to using a template instead of building your own thing, right? So you use the template to get started, but you have to, you've got to draw your wireframe before you open ClickFunnels. Otherwise, the templates dictate what you build.
Oh,
and the template should help you. The template should help you build what you already wanted to build. So that's why I always say, okay, first is blueprint, which is just like what steps are the funnel going to have. And the next is the wireframe, which is literally just like a Russell Brunson stick figure box of where I want things to sit.
Right.
And then you open the editor.
Okay. None of which
Look how much better that looks.
Yeah, you're right.
Love it. And you could like if his Kent East Chiropractic, if that's an important logo to.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Nope,
if it was, you could put it like underneath the register button just as a credibility indicator.
Oh, okay.
But I wouldn't put it. Yeah, that already looks way better to me.
No, he didn't need it. So, and that's him anyway, right there. So it's not like he needed more credibility.
Like a neck tattoo on his picture.
Oh, what?
I'm just kidding. Okay, keep going.
Okay, and then this is the rest. So I got 285 clicks on the ad, which you see the ad, but and this is all the rest actually. There's not much else to it. So
yep.
But I got 99 people actually from the Facebook ad out of the 285 came on here, but none of them clicked through.
So you actually got 99. You got 99 clicks.
Yeah, well, 99 clicks. I got 285. They say on Facebook, but
right.
That 99 actually clicked here.
Yeah.
So that tells you something. And honestly, and then if you had Google Analytics, it would give you a different number. But
yeah.
And so, but it's probably closer to 100 than 300. But
yeah, definitely.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Anyways, but you had 0 conversions.
Right,
so scroll back up to the very top, and let's see why we think that may have happened. How to substantially increase value and close your PI case. Expert shares new technology to assist in helping your clients receive the true value of their injury claim. So, and scroll just a little bit more so I can see live with presented by. Is this a webinar? No.
Actually, it was a live event. It was at his office, at the chiropractor's office.
Okay.
And you said this was geared towards attorneys?
Yes, this is a machine that this guy here, the hero guy, invented. It's called Dynarom, and it measures range of motion. So what happens with personal injury attorneys is that they get in court and they try to prove that the patient, the client is actually in pain.
Right.
And all they had before was like the static EMG that just shows a picture. Well, the Dynarom actually shows the motion where you can see the muscle guarding. Anyway, it's kind of a long story, but
no, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that PI was going to actually mean something to your audience.
Personal injury, yeah.
Yeah, jargony, yeah. After you've kind of said who our audience is, then it kind of jumped out. But definitely want to make sure that your headline connects with who it is you're targeting.
I agree, and So the tough thing is at the beginning, like there's no the dates are down at the bottom, October 19th.
Right here.
But everything above the fold, like, I don't know, it's clean, and I really like that hero image, but it doesn't hook me, right? Like free educational seminar, like how to substantially increase.
Okay,
I would almost so the expert shares new technology assist in helping your clients receive the true value. It starts good. Expert shares new technology, but see, then it gets softer to me. So I'm almost like envisioning a blend of those two, right? Like expert shares new technology to substantially increase.
Got it. Okay.
But I don't even like substantially increase. Remember, like I was talking to someone, we were talking about one of the ones earlier, like give an example, like how this, like, for example, like I'll just make something totally up, but like how this one piece of technology helped a PI attorney make,
oh yeah. Okay.
make, 320% more on his last PI claim, or right. Like give them something.
Okay. Got it.
They're going to connect to something real. Everything here is loose and
okay.
vague. So, find, and if it's been around for a little while, I guarantee they've got to have some testimonies. They've got to have some.
Oh, they have lots. Oh yeah, it's been, yes. And it, and that's what the videos are, but they're way down here. So one case that they had in Florida against 300, this guy against 300 attorneys, insurance company attorneys who were trying to beat this other, of course they wanted the client, they didn't want to pay them anything.
Sure.
And they were trying to settle for 25, but they ended up, 25,000. They ended up getting $750,000 for this case. And then they appealed and they lost again. So that's, of course, they have really lots of good examples.
So this group used this technology to win a $750,000 case.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yes. Is that what happened?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Yes.
Yeah, I would like to see that in writing way up at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I would like to know at the very beginning that this is a live event and where it's at. What is it? Because there's nothing at that top of that page that tells me that this is a live event or that it has a specific.
Okay.
It's just, okay, great. Register my seat now. Before I register my seat, I know what I'm registered for.
I agree. 100%.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, so what did you get? Like, give me a bullet point. What are you going to work on?
On this one or the other one?
This one.
Oh, this one's over already. It was yesterday. So,
he's not gonna ever do one again?
Yes, he actually is. That's why I wanted to. Yeah. Okay, so first of all,
make the changes and then come back and say, hey, here's what we're gonna do for your next campaign.
Okay.
Right?
You get rid of this.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to actually change or blend the two of these to be the headline.
But now that we've talked about it, I don't even know if we're going to blend those two. I want you to say something that's concrete.
How this
this one attorney group used this technology to win to go from $0 to $750,000.
$750,000. Okay. Yeah. And then of course add that it's a live event.
Yeah. Register my seat so register my seat now, and then instead of very limited seating, now, say
this is a live event
or like
limited space available at this live event.
Yeah, like I would even just like maybe the date and location, like October 19th, Seattle, Washington.
Date. Okay. Location.
And there's plenty of places to put that in there.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. This is like a lot of space here. I was thinking about the white. Do you think it's too white or?
Nope. I like the white.
White. Okay.
I like that. Yeah. Cause that hero image is really dark. And so that white really stands out, and you got the round. I mean, overall, the aesthetics are pretty good.
Okay. And then
I'm assuming you're targeting your ads to a specific area, right?
Yes, to his local. Yeah. So
I personally, I've seen Todd Brown did this on the MFA live event. The button actually contained the event date and location right on the button because it connects with people. Right off
local,
they're going to be local. In your case, especially where it's a local event, they're going to see, oh, this is in my hometown. Well, yeah, because somebody's not going to, they may not be interested if this is something I got to travel to.
Right.
Hey, this is in your local area. That they're a lot more likely to want to check it out more.
Okay, and as a side note, I gave them the client the list of people because I also ran an email sequence as well. And they called, they called also, and what they found out, and I don't know if this, I'm sure it made some difference, but there was some big attorney event last night that he didn't know about. So a lot of the, at least
that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
You didn't, sometimes maybe research could have turned it up, but sometimes you just miss it. And
something like that though, I didn't even think about it. I mean, where would you research something like that? So, because it's specific to attorneys. So
like talking to the 10 attorneys about what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Ask them, right?
Well, yeah, if he has a small network already,
Mhm.
use that network as his
Okay.
yeah, hey guys, I'm thinking of doing an event. Do you guys know of anything running on that date?
Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it very
Yeah,
much.
good stuff. It looks like we pretty much lost everyone else, and that's okay.
Oh, really?
No, but that's okay. We just hit our hour, and I think everyone else had pretty much gone through stuff. And that good stuff. Look forward to seeing how it works the next time they run it.
Okay, me too. And also for the real leads. I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much for that.
You got it.
I appreciate it.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Everything going well?
Yeah, everything's going, crazy well, crazy busy, and but can't complain by any shape of the imagination.
Where are you heading off tomorrow?
Heading down to same event Mike's at, actually, the MFA live event. Starts Saturday for me. I think they did a pre-day with Ryan Lebeck, so I think Mike headed in for that. But it starts Saturday, so head down there.
Yeah, I don't know what that it is. What is MFA?
Oh, marketing funnel automation. It's Todd Brown's company, Conversion Fly, and so this is year 2 for that. So I didn't go the first year, but I gotta. They're using my cart mode script, so Teddy sent me a ticket. Teddy's their funnel guy.
Oh, very cool.
So he sent me a ticket. So I thought, I can't turn that down.
Yeah, I just wrapped up. We did my did a sales automation masterclass this last couple of days.
How'd it go? Yeah, I saw some of the Facebook posts.
It was good. It was. I mean, it's exhausting to be the host, but it was fun. I couldn't have even expected it to be better. Obviously I would have loved, small handful more people, but really we got to our capacity right there at the last day. It was kind of 12 people around a nice dinner table, just building and talking. So it was cool.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
All right, man. Have a great trip.
Will do. See you later.
Bye.
Thanks.